Hello everyone and welcome back to the One Stop Co-op Shop. This is Colin and today we're going to start our playthrough of Tavarua. As I mentioned in the setup video, this game was lent to me by Board Online, Board Offline. Baker's a great guy, really suggest checking out his YouTube channel. He does playthroughs, he does how to play, he does quick 3-minute reviews, awesome. Check him out. I'll put a note in the description below for his channel. Highly recommend checking him out. And after this, I'm going to send him this game back, and I'm going to send him First Martians. So also, be on the lookout for him doing something on First Martians. All right, with that, let's jump into the playthrough. There are a total of 3 phases per round in this game. The first round is called Advance and Play. So our advance is we advance the waves. We will push the waves up by 1. We'll take this one here, re-roll the die. Okay, we have a 5. And we'll place that right here. Okay, then we'll see, okay, this isn't breaking. This one is breaking right now. So we'll change this over to show that we can now catch this wave. Because remember, this number is matching or is greater than this number here. So looking at this board right now, we could catch any of these waves. These two we can't because this 3 is less than this 5, and this 5 is less than this 6. We start out on shore, so what we need to do is paddle out onto the channel. All these cards will let us know how far in the channel we get to paddle out. So if we used this one, we'd paddle out 3, versus if we use this one, we'd only paddle out 1. So right now, I really need to kind of get myself out there, so I'm going to use the rail grab to simply paddle out 3 spaces in the channel. When I decide to do this action, I place this card on the right, upper right side of my board, and you can see it says paddle out. I will paddle out by 3 spaces. And then what I'll do is immediately draw a new card to replace the card I just used. Paddling out by 3 will allow me to go 1, 2, 3. And I am right here, ready to potentially catch a wave next round. Now the AIs will automatically move per what was seen on that campaign sheet. So our yellow one will always move all the way out to 4 to try and catch one. And our purple one will move out to 2 to try and catch one. This all happened in Phase 2 that I totally just skipped over, because in Solo, 1 and 2 kind of get lumped together. That's when you reveal and resolve the card. So when you're playing competitively, you all do this simultaneously. But playing Solo, I just play the card down and immediately activate it. Now we'll move to Phase 3. For Phase 3, we simply draw and reveal the wave card, but now nobody is surfing, so it's going to have no effect on us. And it has no effect on the AI, even if they are surfing. So we'll simply just discard this card. We've already finished round 1. We have 24 rounds to go. Whew! It's not a lot of time to get some good scores. I do also want to mention, next round, if we do try and catch a wave next round, we are going to reveal this card, and this is telling us it's going to push us either 2 up or 2 down. So it's going to be very variable. We don't really know what the wave is going to do for the next round. We now move to round 2, and we will advance the wave. So we push this down, we re-roll this die, and I totally take out the AI there. That is a 3, so that is unbroken. And then this one becomes broken. Put that right here. Perfect. And now we're, ooh, this is, yep, all of these ones are broken, but this one, oh no, this one's broken, but this one and this one are not broken. So now our question becomes, do we want to try and catch this wave, or do we maybe want to stay out in the channel and wait to maybe catch a perfect wave? Now what a perfect wave is if we could catch this wave right here, right now, when this 5 matches this 5, we are catching it at the perfect time, just when that wave is breaking. And what we do is we gain a token for that. And that token says that we get +1 point for every card played for that, or scored, I should say, for that run. So if we caught this right now and we were able to go all the way to the shore here, we would score an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points just because we caught it at the perfect time. But right now, there's nothing really set up for us that would be perfect. I mean, if we could have gotten out to 5, I would have, but there was no way I could do that with the cards that I have. So I've got to decide, do I want to just catch this wave or maybe just hang out in the channel and hope something better comes along? I think what I'm going to do, because there's no great wave that looks like it's going to be a perfect wave anytime soon, I am going to try and catch this wave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this one cutback over here on the catch side of my board. So what's kind of cool about this game is each side of the board and each part of the board kind of denotes what action you're taking. So I am catching the wave right now, and because we're playing solo, I immediately reveal it and then move it over to my score side and then change my balance based on that card. So my balance goes up to here. Now the reason I'm doing that is because this wave card, if it does push us up 2, we'll be here at the nose of the board, and we score 2 points for a hang 10. So I'm kind of hoping this pushes us to this way. And once again, immediately we draw a new card. We got another 1. Ugh, all these low-scoring cards. So I decided to jump on this wave. And how that works is we place our meeple on top of our surfboard, surfing the USA, and we jump onto this board like so. I love how it looks. You really feel like you're playing the game or going surfing. Now, this AI is going to look to see, can he jump onto this wave? He can't. It's unbroken. He then looks ahead of himself and he sees, okay, I can jump on this one. I can't jump on this one. Now, what he would do is if there was a 4 in either one of these ones, even if he could catch this wave, he wouldn't. He'd wait till it was perfect and then jump on it, if there was a perfect one here. There isn't a perfect one here, so what he'll do is wait this round and then next round jump onto this wave, as long as when we advance next round, this doesn't turn into a 4. So our yellow guy is going to just hang out. Our purple guy here is going to look to see he can catch this wave. Is there a perfect wave coming up? There's no 2s, so he is just going to jump right on to this wave. And then what we do for him is we simply draw the top card of the deck, and he's going to score. Oh, is he on? Oh, he's on a short board, so he gets to keep this card. That is 4 points for him. Ow. Since we successfully caught that wave, we gain a second stoke token. We can only have a total of 3, so we have 2 at our disposal. Now, this card is the wave card, and that's how we're going to end the round. We're going to flip this. Come on, push us forward, push us forward. Yes! That is a chop. It pushes us by 2. Boom, boom. Right at the nose of the surfboard. A hang 10 is worth 2 points, and I'll place that over here on the score side. I technically should have this card over there, but for the video, it's just easier to get everything in screen. So now we'll discard this one. Next round, oh, it's going to push us 2 to 3 backwards. But actually, that's good for us. We've got tons of space on our long board, so I'm not worried. Now let's advance the water to start the next round. And we will re-roll this die, and it is a 2. Oh, man, there we go. I need to find a better place to roll that. And we'll place this here, and place this here. And now, if I wasn't videoing, I would have been smart. I really should have waited here one round. I didn't even realize that this was a 3, because we could have then jumped onto this one now, and it would be a perfect one. I don't know why I didn't think that. Oh well. I still got the hang 10, which is worth 2 points, so that's still good. For this turn, with the cards that we have, we're going to probably want to push this way, because I kind of want to score as many points as I can. So this is worth 2 points. So I'm going to place this here and move my marker by 2. You know what? I kind of want to use a stoke. And I'm going to use my stoke token to reduce this by 1. So I'm going to go here. Just because this gives us a point when we score for our run here. So I want to get as many points as I can. Because that purple guy scored a 4. That was rough. So we're only moving 1 this way, and now what we do is we immediately move this over to our score pile. Just so you guys know, and this is probably going to happen when we're on the short board, the long board not as much. Let's say I'm pretty sure I'm going to fall, I'm going to wipe out on this board. I can bail out, and that's better than wiping out. And that's another action that we can do. I'm not doing it now, but I'm going to tell you when we use the short board, we'll be doing that. First things first, we'll draw back up to 5. Oh, that's a great time to draw that 4 because we'll just discard it since we're on a long board. And there's another 4, so we'll discard that because we're on a long board. Are you serious? Another 4? Okay, come on. Where's the non-4s? That's a 3. Great. That goes to our hand. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to score for purple. So purple's going to draw, and they score a 3. That's a total of 7 points so far. Oh, man, he must be surfing like nobody's business. And now for yellow, Yellow will look to see, nope, there's no perfect waves that are coming, and this one is broken, so he's going to just jump right on, if I can pick him up. There we go. And he's going to score. Now, he's on a long board, so he can't take a 4 either. He's got a 2, so he's going to have 2 points. And it's not perfect, so I'm not going to give him a perfect token. Now we reveal our wave card. Are we going to get pushed 2 or 3? Whew! A lull. Push 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm glad I didn't push myself too far. So now we'll discard this card. Now we're going to get pushed back this way. These are some choppy waves. But this means we can maybe potentially get another hang 10. Oh, I've got to think about that. So now at the end of this round, since the purple player here is at the last wave area and is already drawn, he is going to catch the shore, and he scores 2 points for surfing all the way to the shore. Then he'll put his meeple back down and put himself over here, ready to surf out to the channel next round. But I can't forget, he is going to switch to his longboard. There we go. We're also going to score his run. So he got 4 plus 3, which is 7 points, plus 2 for getting all the way to shore. That is 9 points for his shortboard. Looking here, 9 points would be a 4.0. So not great, but not terrible. But if you think about it, he's only going out to the number 2 channel. So he's going to be kind of our lower scoring AI. The yellow one who goes all the way to 4 is going to be a much higher scorer. So we definitely want to be above a 4 when we do our, our short boards at least, hoping that we can get substantially higher than that. But I guess we'll see. Let's start that next round. So we'll push us up and advance. We'll give this a roll. Oh my gosh, another 2. These ones are going to break really late, which kind of can make the game harder. Oh well. This is going to be our last card that we can play for this surf run. So I think I'm going to play it safe and play a cutback and move ourselves 1 more up. And then if this card that we draw that pushes us 2 or 3, pushes us 3, we can get another hang 10 token. Fingers crossed that happens. It's not likely, but you never know. First thing that happens is we draw a new card. So this is for us. We get another 1. This yellow, we're going to draw a new card for them, and they can't score a 4. They're on a long board, so we'll discard that. They score a 1. I'm okay with that. And our purple player moves out to here. Now next round, the yellow is going to be here, and the purple is going to potentially try and catch that wave. But the purple's going to look to see if there's a perfect wave coming, and there is, which is a bummer, because if there wasn't, he would actually try and snake this wave from that other AI. It's not going to happen. He's just going to sit there and wait till he gets the perfect wave. Bummer. Let's see what that wave sends to us. Come on, a 3. Come on, a 3. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3. How about another hang 10 token? I've never done that twice in one surf. I like it. And we can see for next round, it's not going to matter to us, and it's not going to matter to the AI, because we're not going to be on a wave. But just so we know, it's going to be a 2-3 push in this way. Now what happens, because we're at the end of the wave, we go back to the shore. We gain 2 points because we rode our surfboard all the way to shore. We also gain another stoke token. So I'm back to having 2 stoke tokens. You gain a stoke token if you take a wave all the way to shore. If we had wiped out or bailed out, we would not gain a stoke token. But since we came all the way to shore, we gain a stoke token. And can you guys tell I like saying stoke token? Stoke token. So we didn't score huge on this run, but we still got some points. So we scored a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 2 because we went all the way to shore. So that's a total of 11 points. 11 points gives us a 5.0. So only a little bit better, but I'll still take it. Now we have to decide, do we want to do the longboard again or go to the shortboard? And you know what? What's life without a little bit of risk? Let's try the shortboard. I have a hard time with the shortboard, you guys, because you can play 4 leveled cards now. But the problem is look at, do you see how many spaces there are in here? 2 on either side. So when you play a 4, you better have some stoke tokens to help you. That's why it's nice that I have 2, and I'll gain a 3rd when I catch a wave. So I'm okay, but it's going to be tight. And as you can see, you place your balance token back on the center of the board, and we'll be there until we catch our wave. We also need to swap out our board for the short board. And you know what, you guys? I'm terrible. I think I used my my short board as my long board. So let's just pretend that I used the right actual board on here. This is our short board. So now we're on our short board. We can now advance the waves. Perfect. And let's see what we get here. Oh my gosh, another 2. That's, oh, okay. That's insane. I almost forgot. This 3 is a perfect wave. So let's flip that over because it is breaking this round. I think for this round, I'm just simply going to place a 1 card over here in the paddle out, and that's all I'm going to do. There isn't anything amazing out there right now, and so with all those 2s coming up, I don't want to go too far out and then get stuck. So I'm just going to use the roundhouse, move out 1, and that's all I'm going to do. And then I'll immediately draw a new card. Oh, I got another 3 in my hand. We'll now draw for the yellow AI, and they get 2 more points. Okay, not great, but not terrible. Purple now looks to see, is there any perfect waves coming up? Ding, 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 right there. So he's just going to wait until that 2 gets to here and jump on it. As for me, I'm going to move up just 1 space. I'm not great, but what else can I do? All of these 2s here are kind of killing me. Here's our next wave card. We don't even care what it does because it's not affecting us. And we have another 2 to 3 pushing north. Well, I decided I haven't been using my lucky die tray. That's probably the reason why I'm having such a hard time with my dice. So I'm going to have it out here. So I'm going to push right here and give this die a roll. And it's a 1. That's even worse. Oh, man. That's terrible. Okay, then you know what? I might have an idea, you guys. Just maybe. So this yellow player right here is looking like he's going to score some good points. At least 7 or 8 points, would you give him like a 4 or a 5 in total? What I can do is try and snake this from them. So what I can do is try and catch that wave when he is on that wave. And if I play a card that's at a higher value than what he plays, which is going to be a random draw, so who knows, but if I can, I beat him to this wave and he wipes out. If he wipes out, he only takes the highest numbered card that he played, which is a 2, and scores that. That's it. And he doesn't get the 2 bonus here for the shore. So I think I'm going to take the chance because there's nothing that looks great here. I've got 2s and 1s, and the purple guy's just sitting there and waiting. I know it's not great, but what else can I do? So I'm going to play my 3 card here, and then what I'm going to do is use a Stoke token to only make that a 2. It's a 3, though, for the actual comparing of cards, but it's a 2 for when I actually move on the board. So I'll move 2 back. That's, of course, assuming I snake that from him. So we'll draw this card. This is for him, and he gets a 2. He gets a 2. He is lower than my 3, so I pushed him out of his wave. Oh, I kind of feel bad about that, but yes! I didn't explain one thing right. When you snake, instead of him going into the wash and wiping out, it's like as if he bailed. So he doesn't get the 2-point card that he just drew as points, but he essentially bailed, and so that allows him to still score the cards that he's played. So he'll get a total of 5. And then I will jump onto this wave for an entire 1 round, which isn't great, but hey, I'll at least get a score. And I prevented him from getting 2 more points. The other thing that's different when you bail versus when you wash out or wipe out, when you wipe out, the next round you just have to swim back to shore. But since he bailed, the next round he'll come over to here and immediately be able to go back out to the channel 4 and wait for a perfect wave or a wave that he can actually catch. For our yellow AI, he scored a total of 2, 3, 4, 5 points. 5 points on a longboard? It's only a 2.0. I will take that. Something else you might have noticed, I did not get to draw a new Stoke token. Because I snaked a wave from somebody, that's not generally very nice. And overall, surfing is a nice sport. So because of that, I don't gain Stoke. So I lost a Stoke token, but I still think it's worth it. So I'm going to get pushed 2 or 3 forward. That'll work. And then next round, 2 on either side, but I'm not going to care because I'm not going to be on a wave. Instead, I will come off of this wave, go back onto shore. I score the 2 points for riding that wave all the way to shore. Yeah, that was really hard, but hey, I'll take it. And then I score a total of 4 points. I almost forgot to draw another card for myself, so I'm going to get this too. 4 points gives me a whopping 1 2.5. Ugh, not very good. I think I'm going to stay on the short board. I'm going to try and actually get a little bit better of a wave this round. So now the rules aren't exactly clear here. I don't know if he will stay on his long board, the yellow AI, or jump to his short board since he's out in the channel. I think he'll stay on the same board because he didn't really finish that wave. So we'll just put him out here. We'll push all of these waves down. We'll roll a die. Oh, we get a 3. Wow, that's still terrible. We need a 4, 5, or 6 to be able to start catching stuff. This will turn into a perfect wave. So I'll flip that there. I mean, if nothing else, I can maybe just catch a perfect 2 wave and just try and score some high points there. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I fortunately have 1, 2 in my hand, so we're going to simply use that, draw a new card, and we can keep 4s in our hands. Sweet. Funny that I was just going to say that, and I drew a 4. But so we'll move up 2 in the channel. We'll simply come around here, move up to this spot. Purple is going to grab this wave because it's perfect. And because it's perfect, he gains a perfect token, and he'll get +1 for every card he draws. And he's going to draw this top one and score 2, so that's going to be a +1 for 3. And then yellow is simply going to swim all the way out to 4 and wait for a wave to catch. Then we'll simply discard the top wave card and start the next round. To start that next round, we will advance the waves. And we'll roll this one, looking for something other than a 1 or a 2. That is all we have with an exception of 1, 3, way up there. And this one becomes perfect. So now the question becomes, do I want to wait for that 3? Because no one else is going to grab that 3, or do I catch this 2 right now? I'm getting a little bit unlucky with my die rolls here, so I think all I'm going to do is move up 1 more. I'd like to catch that 3 wave, so I have 3 rounds potentially to be able to stay on that short board if I can, but then to score 3 points for each one of those since it'll be a perfect wave. And I'll draw a new card to replace it, a 2. This means I'll simply move up 1. Yellow is going to stay here and do absolutely nothing because there's no way that he can catch this unbroken wave. And our purple will draw and score, and it's a 2. After purple does that, it's going to jump off of this wave, score the 2 points, come back over here and get ready to jump out the next round, and let's see how many points he got. He scored a total of 2 + 2 is 4, plus 2 more is 6, so that's a score of 6, and he got the 2 more because it was a perfect wave that he caught. So a 6 is a 2.5 on his long board, and now he'll go back to his short board. I almost forgot, since we're not on a wave, to discard this card on the top of the wave deck, so we have gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds already. Whew, we're getting close to halfway. Let's push this up 1 to advance. Looking for something other than a 1 and a 2. Or a 3. Man alive. Where are the 4s through 6s? I don't know. I'm sorry I'm not showing you guys a great rendition of this game. But that's okay. I mean, this can happen, right? It's luck. Well, if nothing else, I get to show you a new action, and that is my wait action. So this is one of the few actions that you can play as many cards as you want. It's simply just refreshing your hand. So I'm keeping in my hand this 1 and this 4. I want a 1 so that it's potentially easy to jump on this board if there's going to be a strong wave, and the 4 because I really want to be able to play it and score points. So I'm going to put all 3 of these down here in the wait area, and I'm doing that just because they're all pointing down. And so if I get a wave that's going to push us down, I really would have a problem there. So this way I can draw 3 new cards. Come on. Oh, and they're 3 ups. That's hilarious. So this will be my hand, but it's actually kind of nice. Now I've got a variety. That should help. This is actually going to be a super quick round. Purple is going to move up to 2. I'm just chilling, and yellow is surfing too soon. Yellow should be on his surfboard down. Sorry about that. But we all are just going to chill in the channel, so we'll just discard this card. Yeah, see, look at this one's going to push down 2 or 3, and now I'm going to be trying to catch a wave, so that's why I wanted something to push up. So we're going to push these down for the next round, and I'm going to roll this die. I'm going to see if I can... Oh, it's a 4! It's something that's not a 1, 2, or a 3. Okay, put that there. Of course, that also means that the yellow AI has something to catch, but maybe I can... Oh, can I snake that from him? I don't know. This one does not break. This one starts breaking. That's the whole reason why we waited. So put that there. Perfect.